One thing led to the next, and just wanted to fool around with this person.
Who was that person? How long did you go to school bus for?
Oh, I did many 1,000 years ago.
Are you sorry for what you did?
This school bus driver was just caught in a police trap, wanting to meet with a minor. This man may seem ordinary, but you will soon witness the chilling plot this man hides. The police set up an ad on Facebook to attract predators, and one of them was a 65-year-old man called Jeffrey Suba. He did not know that this undercover Facebook account was operated by the police.
Did anyone call me?
Very early in the conversation, the cop's fake account informed him that he was a minor, but Jeffrey did not care and acknowledged that he could get in trouble. After a few days of text messages, the police collected some information about the man's fetishes. He is into golden showers and sucking on toes. During the conversations, Jeffrey informs the decoy account that he will bring some amphetamine with him to the planned meeting location.
Hold this window up. Seatbelts off. He saw my message to come in.
The police trap is all set. They have one cop ready to flank the suspect when he enters the store. Another cop is communicating information about every move the man makes, and they have an officer to confront him.
You're grabbing something in the passenger seat. Getting out.
Why don't you ask him if he's...
Walking in. My door.
Just get him right away, Pete. Go.
Hey, how are you? Put that down, please. Put that down, please. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Put this stuff down. Hands behind your back, please.
The suspect accepts his fate and realizes that it is not worth the struggle, so he follows every order the police give him.
Just relax. You're under arrest.
Huh?
You're under arrest.
Okay.
Can you call that up, please?
Oh.
Anything on your person that's going to poke me or stick me or anything like that?
Pardon?
Any sharp objects on your person? Any weapons?
No.
Notice the pause before saying no when the officer asks him if he has any sharp objects or any weapons on him. This may indicate that he is most likely not telling the truth.
Any sharp objects on your person? Any weapons?
No. Jackknife. Oh.
Jackknife, no problem.
He was carrying a box containing a bottle of meth and a loaded syringe. These were the items that were talked about in the chat messages. This is concrete evidence that he was going to act on the things that he said and would therefore easily be used in court.
Have a seat, please.
Just drives me nuts.
Sure. I understand it's uncomfortable.
You can't
Come
put 'em in
off.
front?
No, I can't.
How long are they going to be on?
Not long. You okay?
Yep.
There you go.
How you do this?
Yep, just lift that other leg up.
This is very claustrophobic.
Can you slide over a little bit more, please? We're not going far.
I'm trying to make excuses. I know I'm guilty here, but I can't deal with this.
I understand. We're just...
The police arrest him and take him to the interrogation room. Upon searching his car, they find multiple bedroom toys, protection, lubricant, and a metal chain.
They will be going back on, but for the time being, I'm going to take them off.
Oh, jeez. Thank you.
You bet. Have a seat. I'm going to read you your constitutional rights.
I want you to observe the layout of this interrogation room. The exit door behind this cop is blocked. This cop is the main interrogator, and the suspect is seated in the middle. This arrangement indirectly conveys to the suspect that there's nowhere to escape.
One thing led to the next, and just wanted to fool around with this person.
Who was that person?
A slight tilt in the head after being questioned is seen as an act of shame, but not guilt or remorse. He is accepting the circumstances he put himself into, but worries how people will judge him.
So let me just tell you right now that I know absolutely every single intimate detail of today's events.
Yeah, you probably do, according to the phone line.
Okay.
The police inform him that he does not need to deny anything, and the more details he gives away, the harder it will be to defend him in court.
Your phone texts.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've read every single one of them.
Yep.
100% familiar with what the intention was there. Okay.
Of
My
playing around.
Yep. Sexual acts. Yep.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
He admits the crime he committed, which made him incriminate himself, but the police want to dig deeper.
I'm curious. One, is this the first time that you've done something like this with a minor?
I never. Why it went this far, I have no idea.
The cop just performed something called a silent pause. It's meant to prompt an awkward silence, compelling the suspect to speak and disclose additional information.
On the internet, was it a sex sex drive, knew he was a minor, you know.
I mean, you had intimate knowledge of what we call boofing, which is anal insertion of methamphetamine via syringe.
I've heard of it. Yes,
Okay.
yes,
And you described to him
Yes.
how it's done.
yes,
Suggested it was a safer means of ingestion or use.
yes.
Walk me through your knowledge base and how you know all that if you're not a user yourself.
The cop does not only challenge the suspect on his claim, but also indicates to him that he doesn't trust him. The cop does this in order to get the suspect to tell the whole truth.
Correct.
So
What did you just say?
walk me through your knowledge base and how you would know all that if you're not a user
Oh, just
yourself.
from, this friend of mine has been telling me about it and a safer way of using it because he always does it, you know, in the vein.
Shoots it.
And I always said to him, I says, but you know what?
I mean, your terminology used suggested that you're very familiar with methamphetamine.
The suspect gives the cops a detailed explanation of how the administrative procedure of meth will unfold based on the chat messages. That's why the cop is still challenging him and ends the conversation with a decisive question.
Would you pass your analysis test today?
Oh, yes, definitely, yeah.
The suspect gives a quick answer without a second thought to the incriminating question, which indicates that the suspect is most likely telling the truth and the police recognizes it and therefore tries another angle to investigate further.
I haven't had it for well, years.
Okay.
I ain't scared to take a
Where
test.
did you get the methamphetamine from?
I don't know the name.
Well, I don't believe you.
Who asked the question again?
The suspect tells the police officer to ask the question again, not because he did not hear him clearly, but to buy time to come up with a lie.
Who did you purchase the methamphetamine from?
Okay.
And don't lie to me.
Do I need to answer it?
I want you to answer it.
Is it gonna help me?
It's not going to hurt you.
This is a very sharp, fast-thinking and experienced cop. The suspect has the right to be silent here, but the cop puts him in a position of, this will not harm nor help me, so why not talk about it?
It's going to show some cooperation on your end.
These are significant charges. Okay,
Huh?
you're under arrest for possession with intent to deliver methamphetamine, child enticement, and using a computer to facilitate a child sex crime. Where were you when you bought it?
Oh, I met him and I guess, you know, I met him.
Where?
Oh, where I meet him? The last time I met him,
Why are you lying about your personal meth habit?
pardon me?
Why are you being dishonest about your use?
I don't use it. I don't use it.
His posture changes significantly. He lays back, rests his elbows, confidently saying that he does not take any meth and is fully ready to take a urine test. His posture shifted from shame to alertness and then to displaying confidence in less than a minute. The cop notices this and continues to challenge him to get more information out of him.
I'm not lying about it. I mean, you want to test me or I do not use it.
You just buy it to share? Are you selling it?
No.
Okay, so obviously your intention today was to share it.
Sure, yeah, that's a good word.
Yep.
Asking a question that you know the answer to is also very powerful in trapping the suspect. The cop is constantly trying to put the suspect in a checkmate position in order to get as much information as possible.
But not for myself.
But it's yours, so you bought it. Who did you buy it from? You said you bought it,
From him.
but he couldn't afford it. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I don't know who he got it from. I gave him the money.
So he wanted meth, you gave him the money to go get it?
Yes.
So why
Well-
do you have the meth? This isn't adding up. Help me
Why
understand.
did I have it?
Yeah.
I wasn't going to give it all to him.
What are you going to do with it?
When the cop realizes it's a dead end and the suspect won't provide information about the seller, he completely shifts the direction of questioning. He increases the pace to prevent the suspect from having time to craft a dishonest answer.
I would like your consent to search the contents of your cellular phone and make a download a copy of your phone. With that, I'll be seizing your phone as evidence, but I would like consent to search it and download it. Would you consent to me searching your phone?
But if I don't?
Then I'm going to write a warrant for it. But if I...
Watch the suspect's body shift when the cop corners him into submitting. He knows that even if he doesn't give consent, the cop will get access to his phone.
You consent to me searching your phone?
But if I don't?
Then I'm going to write a warrant for it. But if I go through it with your consent and
Well, one way or another, you're going to get it, right?
I
Now,
don't...
be honest with me.
I won't speak for a judge, but I believe that there's sufficient probable cause to write a warrant to search your phone.
There is a possibility that the judge may not accept the cop's search warrant, so the best thing for the suspect here is to not give consent. But as soon as they get consent, watch how fast the police reacts.
Go ahead and search it.
Okay, what's your passcode?
It's just face.
Yeah, there's a passcode option.
Oh, shit. Did that work?
Yep. Let me ask you, when I go through your phone, is there going to be other individuals that you communicate with about methamphetamine or other underage persons that you're communicating about sexual acts?
These are perfectly timed questions asked by the cop. Upon obtaining full consent to search the cell phone, the cop queries about past crimes, including interactions with minors. This strategy aims to obtain truthful answers from the suspect. It places the suspect in a position where they think, they already have my cell phone to search, so there's no need to lie or hide anything.
Can you offer any explanation as to why you think things went as far as they did today?
I don't know. It never, it just, person was online and chit-chatting back and forth, and, they made it sound legit, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I guess that's how you get hung up into shit like this.
Are you sorry for what you did?
Pardon me?
Are you sorry for what you did?
Oh, I got halfway here and I almost turned around and went back, and I should have. Well, am I sorry I did it? Well, yes, definitely.
No, he is not sorry for what he did. It took him a while to answer a simple question. He is sorry that he got caught. If he was sorry, he would answer yes immediately.
What do you do for a living?
Semi-retired, drive school bus, and work at the maintenance, 10, 20, 30 hours a week. Not that much down there.
How long have you drove school bus for?
Oh, I did many 1,000 years ago, but then I went on the road in 5 years, 4 years, 5 years.
Current time you've been driving is about 5 years, but you did it prior to that.
I did it way back when my kids were young, yeah. Right now it's 4 or 5 years.
This man worked as a school bus driver in the 90s, leading the cop to speculate that he had numerous opportunities with minors. This leads to the conclusion that he might have done it at least once before, but it can't be proven.
What do you think should happen to somebody in your shoes, Jeff?
Kicked in the ass.
Think that's appropriate punishment? A kick in the ass?
This is a well-known and impactful question used to assess the suspect's awareness of their crime. It provides an opportunity for the cops to gauge any signs of remorse through body language. Moreover, the suspect's response could indicate how seriously they perceive the committed crime. When the cop implies that the punishment is insufficient, the suspect begins to highlight their law-abiding history. However, the cops use this to their advantage.
My past has been excellent. Yeah, I have nothing on my records. I'm nothing. There's nothing wrong with having a significant other. There's nothing wrong with being gay. There's nothing wrong with having sex with your partner or...
I don't even care if you're promiscuous.
This is a common technique used by law enforcement to get truthful answers from suspects. The cop gives the suspect positive reinforcement, acting like they are on his side, and then suddenly shifts the conversation with a question.
Do you understand the dangers of methamphetamine?
Yes. Well, so what? The dangers?
Yeah, the risks associated with methamphetamine or the addictive qualities of it or anything like that?
No.
My fear is how many other people you've hooked up with in this situation.
Never.
Not a bone in my body believes this is the first time.
This, honest to God, this is I have no reason.
Is your cell phone going to tell us a different story?
Yes. Oh, no.
You may think that the suspect slipped here, but the police have increased the interrogation pace and he is trying to keep up with both cops.
In the meantime, you're going to be transported up to Marathon County Jail under those 3 different charges that I told you.
You gotta put those cuffs back on.
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Yes, I do.
Laughing here is a coping mechanism. He does this to reduce nervousness and simultaneously to not acknowledge the severity of the situation he is in.
What do you think I'm gonna go?
I don't think you're going to go anywhere with our policy when we transport you.
He is seeking approval and also believes this is an attempt to persuade the police to be lenient and overlook minor issues. Upon searching the suspect's phone, the police found inappropriate pictures and videos of humans interacting with animals and multiple Google searches related to this, but no past interactions with minors. Jeffrey was charged with usage of a computer to facilitate crime against a child, child enticement, possession of meth. He was released on a $5,000 bond.